Good morning. It is Friday today, and I thought that you can come along for the weekend because I've got some nice things happening. But today is a very much like a cleaning day. This week was just like really hectic week for me. But let me just show you what's happening. That's 2 loads of washing that I have to like put away. Washing is overflowing. I have to do 2 loads of washing today. Dishes. Obviously need to dust off and stuff. Man flu. Gordon's got man flu. And as you know, Gordon's not someone that is normally sick. So I have to do all of the stuff today. It's also payday today. So I have to do a lot of budgeting, things of that nature. And try and do like a lot of admin stuff today as well. So I'm trying not to stress, because stress is not going to give me anyway. It's just going to give me a headache. It's 10 o'clock now. I was just trying and editing like a video, like a TikTok video. Also, I saw everyone's comments, so I'm also going to spend some time responding to comments. And people have been so nice. I thank you so much for everyone's just like lovely comments. Like it's been coming through my email, so I've been seeing it through I saw the comments through that way. Like blocked that time this afternoon to respond to comments, like not only on YouTube but on like Instagram and like all the other platforms. So I need to do that. But let me just do the washing and the like laundry, because can you see it under here? I'm sure everyone's household looks like this, so don't come and judge, because you guys' house also looks like this. So let's get going. Let's do this. Come with me. Got to go to the doctor. Wasn't meant to go with. But Courtney's explanation is, he always goes with me, but what he doesn't understand is I don't drive, so he's the driver. He takes me there. But I don't think I have to go with, because I'm not the sick one. So the dishes is like kind of like formal stuff to do, but that's okay. Anyway. There we go. But I realized I actually do need to start driving, even though I do have my license. We've been home for a while. Went to the porch, folks.
And you telling me not to be angry makes me angry. And you know how hearing myself say the word angry over and over makes me...
Okay, from the doctor, Courtney has tick flu fever. Was it on Wednesday? I'm not going to show Courtney because it looks like a stuck drill. No, it doesn't look normal. And I don't think he wants me to show him. I don't think he would appreciate me showing him in the state that he looks like on the internet. He told me it was Wednesday, that something bit him when he came out of the shower. And then he started with a joke, it's gonna be Spider-Man. Whatever. And then we were just like, okay, whatever, like nothing to it. But he did say he wasn't feeling well, blah, blah, blah. Then obviously this morning he said, he's not gonna go to work, which is very unusual and rare for Courtney not to say that he's not going to go to work. So obviously we booked a doctor's appointment, and then it wasn't a normal GP. She's just standing in for a GP. Courtney was like, it doesn't feel like a flu, like he doesn't have like a sore throat, and he's not coughing or anything. And she asked him out of the blue, did something bite you, like a tick? And he's like, no, but something did bite me. He doesn't know if it's a tick, because we don't have a dog, or because I doesn't like walking the mountain or whatever. And she examined him and she says she's can't give can't let him do the blood test because the blood test is gonna take 2 weeks. So just to make like extra precaution, she's gonna put him on that particular antibiotic. Luckily it isn't contagious because me, the sickly one, me, get that. No. So Courtney's gonna be out of commission for 4 days. Again, very unusual for Courtney, but I'm still going out. I'm not looking after Courtney. Nope. But he's laughing. I'm not looking after him.
But I will wait until you're sick again.
So he's already saying like, yeah, just wait till you're sick again. And remember, I'm the sickly one between the two of us. And when I'm sick, I'm sick. But I'm not looking after you. I already did the dishes. Mind you, I hate doing dishes. So it is a lot. I made coffee. I'm waiting for Lisa to tell me what time she's gonna fish me, so I can get done because we're gonna go to Harbour House. I don't think I've mentioned that. We're going to Harbour House. We're gonna go and celebrate. She got a new job. It was such a big win. Like, I went through the journey. She told me last week Thursday. I cried. I legitimately cried. Like, Courtney heard me scream from like downstairs when he was cleaning the car. And it was a journey for her because I was on the journey with her. As you know, besides Courtney being like my biggest supporter, she has been one of the biggest ones. We were supposed to celebrate after our TV interview, but she had something that she had to cancel, so we said, why don't we go out tonight? So that's what we're gonna do, and we're just gonna celebrate all the good stuff that has happened to both, not only her, but and her new job. And the fact that she's now left that organization, because she was the last person out of our group of friends that was still at that firm. It was a lot, and I'm so happy. I'm like so happy. I said, it's going to be the last time we ever talk about anything of that place, and it's a new beginnings for her. So we're gonna celebrate, we're gonna cheers. I don't know what we're gonna drink because she and I both don't drink. Okay, Lisa is on her way and Courtney's too sick to document me. So that's what I'm wearing. Kind of so but weird, but it's okay. No one sees me besides me. So this is this. Wearing this pants and as back as far back as I can. I'm wearing these boots, and then I'm gonna wear it with this trench coat that I've had for like years from Mr. Price of all things. And it's still really in good condition, but that's because I hardly wear it. And it's just like my normal bag. This is the vibe. What do you think about like all these green colors? Courtney says it's nice, right? And Courtney's food is on its way, because he was like, since I can't make you food, yes, it deliver the food, blah blah blah. Anyway, can you see I'm like, this is the fact that Courtney has like thick flu. Like, guys, thick flu fever.
Okay.
It's like unheard of. When he told his friend, who is his area manager, even she was like, how do you have thick flu fever? Because you get it from a dog. We don't have pets. So it's very weird. Anyway, as long as I don't get it, it's good for me. So I'm very excited. It is already afternoon, and most of the time I spent it watching the Pope's funeral. I tried to understand it. It was in Italian, which I understand, but like people flew all around the world, and I wish it was just in English. But anyway, we're off to go and do our monthly shopping. So we're off to Macro because I think I explained this in my previous video why, and we're just bulk buying like a few other stuff that is run out now, and then we're gonna do like the other shopping because tomorrow we're having lunch with my other friend Kayron. I haven't seen her in a while, and I think I mentioned to you guys, she also has her wins, and I'm just celebrating my friends. She had 2 promotions, she graduated, and so I was like, girl, we need to like catch up, celebrate her as well, but also just catch up. And Courtney is also not feeling so well. but he unfortunately has to drive us. So, and there's also another big reason why I do have to drive. So we're gonna go and do grocery shopping quickly. I forgot to say, like, when I got home last night, what an awesome dinner this night I had. Oh, was this such a cool place? Like, if you want to just like really have a fancy dinner, I was telling Courtney like we should really go and go there for like an anniversary. Like, we just like had so much fun, and like we were chatting and talking about just like everything. And Lisa was like, oh, this is such a fancy place, and it was like just really nice, and like the vibe, and it was just immaculate, you know. But I got home and Cousin was watching some game show called Millionaire something, but we only went to sleep at like 2 o'clock, so that's why like we kind of like slept. Courtney slept in, and then I was watching the funeral for morning. But yeah, I just thought I would mention that if anyone was like thinking of, oh, I'm looking for like a really fancy place for like a birthday or anniversary or something like that. It is a little pricey, that I will, but it was just so nice to kind of like treat yourself. Good morning. It is Sunday today, and as you can tell, I can't hardly put it because we're like running around. It's 11 o'clock, but we are having lunch. My friend Errands. She and I have been friends since we were in grade 8, and I'm gonna be 33 this year. She and I both gonna be 33, so we've been friends since we were, how old are you when you get to grade 8? 13, 14? So we've been friends for a very long time, almost 20 years of friendship. That's my longest friendship because I have no childhood friends, because I didn't play outside. That's a topic for another day. But I'm quickly sitting on the floor because I'm gonna write her a card. As I mentioned before, she had a graduation and she had a promotion, and this weekend is all about just celebrating wins, and I think it's a great thing. So I had this candle that I made actually for myself. That was actually in the cupboard, but I think I just want to give it to her because I think in a previous 2 videos ago or something, I was gonna make her a candle, but I ran out of wax, and I really want to give her a candle that I made myself. So I have this one, and I'm like not gonna use it right now. I see it's cracked a little, but I think it's fine. It smells so nice. Anyway, so I want to give it to her because I want to give her a thing I made. So it's just a tiny little one. So I'm gonna give her that, and then I quickly just want to run and buy some flowers for her. So I'm gonna write her a card, and Courtney and I are making chicken and potato to bring to the lunch. I think I wanted to make chocolate chip cookies, but I'm running out of time because everything has to be in the oven. Yeah, get like Cook Sisters or something. I'll see. But let me just write this card. Afternoon. I pretty much spent most of the morning doing chores. Oh, that's my food. That's my lunch. Lunch is leftovers of yesterday's beautiful Sunday lunch that we had, which is literally the lasagna that they made, chicken and potato. That's why I think the lasagna might be still, yeah, it's a little cold still. Thought so. Okay, put it back in. The second load of washing I still need to hang, but I've been doing washing, change the bedding because it's a new month. But I do it every second week and then change the sheets and stuff like that as every week. Mountain's burning like hectic, so the smoldering and the ash and stuff is like pretty much sitting here in the air. and it's hectic. So if you are like in that part of the world or like that part of the region, like all the best. But I see like also like the Vaal River has been flooding. Like South Africa's going through the most, eh? But I also just finished my article. Now to put the images, I actually have to find the images because it's been a while since I've been to Goed Verwacht. It's a little historical, it's a little historical town. So I need to find that. And then Courtney's working till 2 o'clock. I'm actually shocked he went to work today because he really wasn't feeling well last night when we got back home. So I was like, listen, if you don't want to go to work today, then you don't have to, because he was actually still booked off for today. But he wants to get that double pay because it's a public holiday today. But yeah, it's pretty much what I want to do today. I'm going to eat, finish up this article. I'm going to do a video. And then I want to stop fighting with people on TikTok. My word. This is why people turn off this stuff on TikTok, eh? Because people just are mean. And all because I posted a video of like the coldest town in Switzerland, and people are like literally arguing with me. And I think it's so dumb. But anyway, let me eat because this food is chef's kiss. I pretty much have been on the couch. I slept the whole afternoon, which made me realize I need my magnesium pill. Because I stopped taking it because, remember, I said that the probiotic and the magnesium has been coming off our medical savings. So I think I might have to buy the magnesium cash because I have been low energy. And I think if you've been here long enough, you knew that I could understand why I was sleeping so much in the afternoons. And then I was like, oh, maybe it's my B12 and iron, because in the past I had very low, I virtually had no iron. There was a point where I had no iron. And I had very low B12, where I had B12 injections, like every second or third day or something like that. It was very well. And then I remember just after like in November, I was like, wow, like something was off. And then I had it done and they were like, no, everything is fine. And then I was like, maybe it's my magnesium, and lo and behold, it's my magnesium. So the pills have been very expensive. It's like 300 rand for these pills. So I stopped it now because our medical savings are like almost kaput. It's not even the middle of the year yet. Almost the middle of the year. I think I need to go back on those pills, because why am I sleeping? And Lottie slept for how many hours, Courtney? 4 hours. Pretty much 4 hours again, and that's for a nap. And that's like going back before I went on magnesium. So I have to go back on those pills. I can't be sleeping for 4 hours in the afternoon. No. And then I just made supper, which was just like butter chicken and roti. But it is really hot, and my throat is feeling very much weird. But it's because of the fire. It's the smoldering of the anyway. But I'm gonna sit here on the couch. It's just after 8. Courtney's doing his DJ bits, and I'm gonna edit a TikTok video. So that's what I'm gonna do now, and also just plan this 3-day week, and then tomorrow I'm gonna edit this video. So thank you guys so much for watching this. Actually, I think it was really much a fun weekend for me, just like really celebrating wins of my 2 friends, just like really celebrating them. If you can, celebrate people that have just gone through a lot and that have like now maybe got a new job, or I've graduated, or I don't know, even if it's something small, celebrate it, because sometimes they've really gone through the most. And just celebrate it. You don't have to go out. Like I had a Sunday lunch at my friend's place. That's what we did. Or just celebrate you. Did you do something that was so cool, or was a big win for you, like in a personal capacity? I think we often forget about ourselves as well. It was a fun weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.